Now, secondary school heads are warning that the second term of learning could be brought to a premature halt if government does not disburse capitation funds running into billions across the two terms. The Kenya Secondary School Heads Association says delays in releasing the funds in derailing learning activities in most schools as they struggle to sustain operations and pay suppliers. Catherine Omwando reports that Kesha is now proposing that parents contribute a share of fees if schools are to keep running.
A crisis is unfolding across public secondary schools as head teachers say institutions are feeling the pinch in the wait for delayed capitation disbursements to run the institutions.
Majority of the heads are playing hide and seek game with the suppliers because there's not enough funds in the school to meet and pay the suppliers. Qualified, experienced BOM teachers are laid off as a result of lack of funds. This now has compromised the quality of education that is taking place.
According to policy, the government pays 22,144 shillings annually per student, payable in 3 phases of half in first term, 30% in second term, and the rest in third term. That should come to about 11,000 shillings in first term, 6,600 in the second, and 4,400 in the last. But Kesha says in the first term, only 8,818 shillings was released per student, leaving a deficit of 2,304 shillings. 3,471 shillings was disbursed for second term per student, with a balance of 3,202 each. With 3.3 million students in public secondary schools, Kesha says the state still owes schools 7.6 billion shillings for the first term and a whopping 10.5 billion shillings for the second term, totaling to about 18 billion shillings. School heads are up in arms.
In fact, this term is the worst in the last 4 years. In 2022, second term, schools were given 4,289. In 2023, second term, schools were given 4,150. In 2024, that is last year, schools were given 4,505 in second term. This year, we are talking of 3,471.
Kesha says the program is crumbling under the weight of inflation and outdated funding formula.
It was better when the parents were paying some bit of money, because there was what we call cost sharing. Because when the government maybe will not be able to give the capitation, schools would still depend on what the parents were paying. But now there is no pay.
School heads are now toying with the idea of cost sharing, reintroducing minimal parental contributions to cushion schools, but that remains a politically sensitive proposal. Another suggestion is to have Parliament redirect part of their NG-CDF allocations to help public schools stay afloat. Catherine Omwando, NTV.